Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Reading Arabic with Muna. In this video we are going to learn about some features of the Arabic language that will help us understand the language in order to understand reading. To start with, Arabic reads from right to left. Unlike English, where the sentence starts from the left to the right, Arabic is the complete opposite. It starts from the right to the left. The next feature of Arabic is that it's a phonetic language. I mentioned that earlier in the introduction. This means that the letters you see, the scripts or the characters that you see written in a text, they are the ones that you pronounce to read the word. So there is no extra letters, there are no silent letters like English. Another feature of the Arabic language is that the Arabic text is a cursive script, which means that the letters that you learn separately, they have to be connected in a certain way or a pattern to form words. So, for example, here, if you see this letter here, this is lam. This is the actual letter. Now, as you can see it as a separate letter, it looks differently than when it is connected in a text. But here, the English letters, as you can see, they are forming words. They are close to each other, but they are not cursive. Now, the concept of cursive in English, it means a type of font, but in Arabic, you cannot use this concept as a type of font. The default or the basic is that you have to connect the letters, otherwise they are not going to be readable. Continuing with the Arabic script, in the Arabic language spelling system, we don't have the concept of uppercase and lowercase. So we don't have a word that starts with a capital letter and then is followed by small letters. No, the word will look the same regardless of its position in the sentence, even if it's a proper name or it is an acronym. However, there is something similar to English in the writing. In English we have descenders, like this stroke of the letter Y or the stroke here of the letter P. We have something similar that goes with some letters like the meme here or the ra or the waw that they fall below the line. Arabic punctuation. The Arabic punctuation is similar a lot to the English, but sometimes the form is different. As you can see here, the question marks, the English, the opening is to the left, but here in Arabic it is flipped to the other side. Also here the comma, as you can see, it is flipped vertically. In English, in Arabic, the tail is at the top, and in English, it's going down to the bottom. Every language has its vowel system, and Arabic has its unique vowel system. Now, we are not going to go into details in the vowel system because it needs some illustration. So all what I can mention for this lesson is that in Arabic we have the concept of short vowels and long vowels. Now the concept of short vowels is represented by the marks or these symbols where they are placed above or below a letter. It will show you how to produce the sound. For example, here it is the neutral sound of the letter ba. So it's going to be ba. And here this mark represents the ah sound, bah. And this symbol here, it represents the u sound, bu. And finally, this mark below the letter, it represents the e sound, b. And for the long vowels, they are actually letters used from the alphabet that can be used as letters, and they also can represent vowels like in English. The next feature is that Arabic is a homographic language. What does the word homographic means? Now, this word means that we can have a word with the same spelling, with the same pronunciation, but they have different meanings. This concept is in English and it is also in Arabic. Now, for example, here I went to the bank to deposit my paycheck. Here, bank, it means the place where you deposit or withdraw your money. We sat on the bank of the river and watched the boats go by. This here, the word bank means the sides of the river. Now, how did you know the meaning? You simply knew the meaning by the context. In Arabic, we have the same concept. The same concept or the same feature of homography is applied also to Arabic. Here we have two words in Arabic, kada. This is a word kada and this is a word kada, the same spelling, same marks, and same pronunciation, yet they have two different meanings. In the first sentence, it means plotted, and in the second sentence, it means almost. The other layer of complexity related to the homographic feature of the Arabic words is that sometimes a word has several meanings, but the spelling is the same, but they have different pronunciation. But you don't know the pronunciation because you don't have the marks. So when you put the diacritics or the marks, you will have several meanings, like the word in the example in front of you, kataba, which means he wrote. When you put these diacritics, you have this word kataba, he wrote. When they are changed, it will be kutub, it means books. And then we have another spelling, kutiba, which means was written. So you can see now that sometimes in Arabic we have words with the same spelling, with the same pronunciation, but different meanings. And sometimes we have the same spelling, but when you put the marks, you will have different meanings, along with different pronunciations. So as I mentioned earlier, context is key to understand the meaning of a word and how it is pronounced. But for children who are just learning to read in Arabic, it's important to put the marks for them to guide them throughout their reading. And by practice and as they grow up, they will get used to the structure of the Arabic language and they won't need these diacritics unless the word is ambiguous, then it will always be indicated with the suitable mark. For the Quran, it's written always with it is always printed with diacritics because sometimes a word can be interpreted in many ways, and this is a holoscript, so we will never find a copy of Quran without diacritics. This brings us to the end of our lesson for today, Features of the Arabic Language. I hope it gave you a background about the language that you are about to learn reading in. And inshallah, next week we will start with the alphabet. And as I promised, we will start with the easiest one and then we will move on to the more challenging ones. So thank you for watching and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.